Alright guys, let's take a look at this picture, what it means, our interpretation, and get you guys to think critically today. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel where we get you on the grind and improve your mind. And in this video we're going to talk about just a picture, what it means and what it means for you and how you can use it to change your life. So we're going to put it on the screen. So what this photo represents is so many things. It's a picture in 1,000 words compared to one. You have an old man, been through a lot obviously. He's looking out the window. He's not having any technology in his hands. He's looking out and he's with maybe his grandson or great-grandson. And what his great-grandson is doing, if you want to zoom into the picture, it's him. He's on some kind of Nintendo DS or Game Boy. He has the headphones on so he can't hear anything the grandpa's saying or anything he would say, or he's not paying attention to reality and what's in front of him. Instead of he's on technology, possibly his phone after that. His grandpa's not even using any of that because he lives in a world that doesn't revolve around technology, so he's looking out into the real world, living in reality. And so you have the two different, completely opposite generations. We're at a fast food restaurant or something, eating crappy processed foods, by the way. Bad. But it's very interesting, dynamic that we have. We have two complete opposites way of life. And in a lot of ways, this, means a lot for many of you viewers. Why is that? Because times are changing fast, technology is taking over the world, and you guys need to understand that a lot of your minds are being warped. It's being proven by technology. There's even studies coming out saying how dangerous technology and the overconsumption of it is bad for the mind. A lot of you guys are not living in the real world. You're living in a fantasy meta world where all your dreams are coming true. And literally soon there's going to be sex robots, and soon so many things are changing in the world. And this picture is a great representative of that.
Yeah, and I also see this as also a thing where I look at this picture and it makes me think about how some of us, even people that are around our age, even either early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, where once we got that grip of technology and we are around family members and we just would pretty much block ourselves from reality and go into how this kid is. And sometimes when we did that, we didn't realize what we were actually doing. This person here, this kid's grandfather or great grandfather, whoever, must be really hurting because he can't have a conversation with his kid. And he's going to remember that, and he's going to end up dying eventually, and the kid is not even going to realize how messed up he was about this until it happens. The kid is going to regret very much that he didn't spend enough time with him, even though he was there physically. He wasn't there mentally, emotionally. He wasn't there with his grandfather. And so what this will do is pretty much going to affect them in a way kind of like how, say, a parent leaves you, your parents separate, and then you don't see one. Think of it as like that, but this time it's forever. The person is completely gone forever. You won't be able to contact them. And you're going to regret not actually doing things that would have been worthwhile to both of you. Instead, you're focusing more within yourself and within this technology to give you that little bit of a dopamine spike when you could have had a longer lasting one, spending time with someone that loves you.
Yeah. If I had a kid, I would not be giving them technology like this. I'll give them a book they could read. I'll give a track phone if there's an emergency. I'll give them minutes daily usage. These kids are going to become over-reliant on technology. It's going to affect them in the future. We don't know the long-term consequences to being addicted to technology like this, but there is going to be consequences. Yeah. Mark my words, of this video at this date that's going to be released. I promise you, in the years to come, you're going to see a lot of messed up things going on. You're not going to like it. And we let this happen. Yeah. We have progressed technology so much that soon it's going to take over. It's like what Tyler Durden said in Fight Club. The things you own end up owning you. This technology currently owns this little boy. Of course, the grandpa, he's not going to try to be mean to the kid. He is probably very laid back, so he's just letting him do his thing. Extremely, in a way it is disrespectful. And yes, what Mike said is completely correct. He will regret this later in life. And you never know when your time's going to be up. But this is the way we live now. A lot of you guys are way too over-dependent on technology. Many of you are not even spending time with your friends because you're constantly chilling all the time on YouTube. You're watching videos all night. You're on Twitter. There's a world out there that you're missing out on, and you're constantly spending it on these social media platforms that are literally deprogramming your brain. It's being filled with crappy propaganda. You don't even realize that you're being brain warped by these apps. You need to be careful, be aware of what's going on. Get out of the system, escape the matrix, get into the real world, go make some friends, go hit the gym, exercise every day, eat healthy, live up to your full potential that you know is possible, but you keep running away from it because life can be hard, and many of you do not want to accept the hard consequences of life and the truths that await you, but you need to get out of the system that you're in, and this picture look at it for a few minutes, understand what it's trying to say. There is a message between it. You need to critically think about this message and know there's a picture beyond the picture. There is something more to think about. So this video is more of a message, get you guys on the right path, understand the things to come, what you need to do, be prepared, make yourself into a better person, take the knowledge that you receive and make it better. Be aware, you don't want this to happen to you. This picture may seem just like oh, nothing, something you just throw away, but no, there's a very hidden, deep message behind it. It's something that you want to think about, and that's what we promote on this channel. Critically healthy thinking. Many of you really need to wake up and understand what's really going on in the world and choose wisely what actions you'll take next. So, with that said, I hope you guys like this quick little video. Leave a comment on your thoughts on this. Hit the like button, show some support. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you want to donate to the channel to help us with our technological advances, you could donate to our Cash App, link in the description, and we'll see you guys in the next video.